What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Respect the Praise Show. As of today, I won't be having a guest for this episode. I decide for us to have a little chat, or I should say for me to give a statement of my own of how this whole show came about and everything that I'll be doing this year and going forward. For those of you who may not know, I have been dealing with gastritis, acid reflux, since June of 2021. This is something I don't wish it on nobody. It's very annoying and irritating. We're talking about lack of appetite, nausea, and unexplained weight loss. I have lost 40 pounds, y'all. I mean 40. I'm slowly gaining it back now, but we still got a long way to go. And it just sucks, you know? It sucks dealing with it. I can't do much, like go to certain activities and things like that, because it's bad enough. Like if I walk one block or so by myself, I start to feel the pain. It sucks that I constantly have to tell my friends from film industry that I can't do this project because of this and that. So I'm a very reliable person when it comes to work with, but health is priority. Without health, you can't do anything. So that is why I decided to not to book so many acting roles or even acting in my own movies. I'm a filmmaker, writer, producer, actor. I even edit my own stuff. But in terms of acting, I can act at the range like how I want to because of my health condition. Therefore, I feel that for this year, I'm mostly just gonna write, direct, and do virtual work. In terms of acting, it is hard because even though I might be saying that I won't be working in movies as an actor for the rest of the year, but the determination in me, I just want to, at least do it one or two more times or more. But the reality is that health is the number one priority. I'm also working on a Zoom web series. It's a web series, but it's a film series. So every episode will have a new story with new characters. It is something that I've never done. So I'm looking forward to doing that. One of the reasons why I wanted to do the Respect and Praise show is because I feel that we oftentimes do too much whining and complaining about why now we're getting this or why that person is getting more exposure for that, et cetera, et cetera. I'm the type of person that instead of complaining about it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So for the Respect and Praise show, I knew a handful of people, whether they're actors or filmmakers, singers, the list goes on and on. They have the talent, they have the drive, but they're not getting interviewed as much on certain podcasts, on certain other platforms. So I feel like, you know what, I'm gonna dedicate this platform to those who deserve more exposure and to also pay my respect for the work that they're doing and everything that they're contributing to the industry. So far, I'm in love with the Respect and Praise show. We're in season two. We're soon about to finish season two. Booking guests for every episode is has been a challenge. And my show, it premieres twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's not easy. It's not easy. And this is a whole new experience for me. And I'm very proud of it. Now, the question that I've been asked before is, for how long are you planning to do the Respect and Pray show? And here's my response to that. I'm going to do it for as long as I can. At first, I said to myself, you know what? If I could reach at least to 102 episodes, I'll be fine. But then I started thinking about it. You know what? Let's just keep going as far as we can with this. I'm a fan. I'm a guy that I like to do a show that there's little to no interruptions because I'm tired of seeing so many talk shows where they interview guests, but they constantly cut them off. They ask them a question and they cut them off halfway. And that irks the living shit out of me. Excuse my language, but that irks me so much. So with this show, I wanted to do that, have little to no interruptions, make it at least 30 minutes tops, no more than 30 minutes. I understand that nowadays people's attention span is very short. I try to get to the point as possible with my questions, make it entertaining. I have this thing called Game Time with Miguel Medina. In most episodes, I do have them. In some episodes, I don't because sometimes the interview is going so well. I have so many questions that I might not have time to add a game. Also, there were situations where I wasn't feeling well and I decided to cut the interview short. I know I'm giving away a lot of secrets or news and things like that, but in this situation, you have to share with the audience what's going on. So, but I'm trying to be more consistent in terms of adding the game to the interviews because I've been told that's probably the best part of the show. When I ask the guest, what do you like, this or that? So, like, for example, theater or film, and some might say theater, some might say film, meaning which one they prefer to do more in their career. Sports, I have my own blog called the Journal. I've had the blog since 2013 when I was in my reporting and writing class at City College of New York, CCNY, Beaver Nation. And it was the first time that I heard about WordPress, thanks to my professor, Professor Villarosa. And I did a WordPress account in the classroom, but I had it like that for so many years. I rarely updated my domain, but it wasn't until the pandemic happened and we were in zone lockdown 2020, and I decided to turn my blog into a business. And I changed my domain. I changed everything about my blog. And so far, I have 106 followers. When I started, I had nothing. Before it was a business, there was 0 followers. But then once I turned into a business, I started to grow. It started to grow little by little. I'm still not getting money from my blog. It's still not monetized, but one day we'll get there. Get some sponsors, So any sponsors out there, let me know, hit me up, and we'll make it happen. And yeah, so my blog is one thing that I'm always working on. I'm also part of two writing teams. I'm part of Cleveland Sports Talk, which I'm a contributor writer, and I write articles for either the Cleveland Browns, Indians, and Cavs, 1 to 2 articles per month. I'm also a contributor writer for for Jay's Journal. I can't wait to see how this team will be towards the end of the season. This other part excites me, and I won't say what it is yet, but it might be launching either in the fall of 2022 or at the very beginning of 2023. So stay tuned for that because that's going to be one of my biggest accomplishments of the year. Sorry for um for doing this to you guys, but that's all I can say for now. As for the rest of you, please continue to support the Respect and Praise Show. You can follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Actually, the Respect and Praise Show doesn't have a Instagram account, is part of the LL94 Productions, but the Respect and Praise Show does a LinkedIn account and a Facebook account. So make sure you follow it for more news and updates, and continue to support the show. We're going to continue writing with this for as long as we can. And I'm just grateful and thankful that I was able to do this show. And let's see what more opportunities will be coming to me with this show. I'm just a very grateful person. I'm going to finish with this. If you want to be a guest on my show, email me at respectandpraiseshow@gmail.com. I'm going to say it again. Email respectandpraiseshow@gmail.com. And from there, we'll make it happen. If you could send your biography, that would be great. It's all about love. Like I said, you know what my slogan is. If you watch the show, you know my slogan is at the end of every episode. Have mutual respect, mutual love, and mutual admiration. So stay tuned for the next episode.